Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about honeypots and honeynets. These are deception technologies that can be used to enhance network security. Let's dive in and explore how these tools work and how they can help protect your systems. So, what exactly are honeypots? Well, simply put, they are security resources that appear valuable but are actually isolated and monitored to detect, deflect, or study attack attempts. Imagine them as decoys set up to attract and trap potential attackers. Honeypots mimic production environments, which means they look like real systems that an attacker might want to target. The key idea is that they are designed to be probed, attacked, and even compromised. By watching what the attackers do, we can collect data about their techniques and tools, giving us valuable insights into how they operate. Honeypots come in different flavors, each with its own level of interaction and purpose. Let's explore the three main types. First, we have low-interaction honeypots. These simulate only basic services and protocols. They offer limited functionality but are easier to deploy and maintain. The risk of a full compromise is lower with these. Examples of low-interaction honeypots include Honeyed, DonAEA, and Cowre, which is specifically designed to simulate SSH and Telnet services. Next, there are medium-interaction honeypots. These provide more realistic services with deeper interaction capabilities. They strike a balance between security risk and the value of the data collected. Kippo, Honeytrap, and SMTP honeypots are examples of this type. Finally, we have high-interaction honeypots. These are real systems with minimal restrictions. They offer complete operating systems and services for attackers to interact with. This comes with the highest security risk but also provides the most valuable data. The Honeynet project and real operating systems in isolated environments are examples of high-interaction honeypots. You can also create customized vulnerable applications to run on these systems. Honeypots can also be classified by their purpose. We have production honeypots, which are deployed alongside production systems to enhance an organization's overall security. These honeypots act as early warning detection systems and can divert attackers away from real assets. They're typically low to medium interaction and focus on practical defense rather than in-depth research. Then there are research honeypots, which are designed to gather information about attack techniques, tools, and the motivations of threat actors. These honeypots collect comprehensive attack data and study new malware and exploits. They're often high-interaction systems and are used by security researchers and organizations. We also have malware honeypots, which are specifically designed to detect, capture, and analyze malware samples. These honeypots capture malware binaries for analysis and track infection vectors and techniques. Examples include DonAEA Thug and Cuckoo Sandbox. Finally, we have client honeypots, which actively seek out malicious servers rather than waiting to be attacked. These identify malicious websites and servers and can detect client-side attacks like browser exploits. Examples include HoneyC, Capture High-Performance Computing, and Thug. These are proactive rather than reactive. Now that we understand honeypots, let's talk about honeynets. A honeynet is essentially a network of honeypots. It's designed to mimic a production network environment with multiple interconnected systems. Instead of just one decoy, you have a whole network of them working together. This setup simulates a complex network infrastructure with various services, which provides realistic network traffic and interactions. Honeynets are great for capturing more sophisticated attack patterns and lateral movement within a network. However, they require robust containment to prevent them from becoming a launch point for attacks. Deploying honeypots requires careful planning and consideration. First and foremost is security and containment. It's important to implement strict network isolation and use data control systems to prevent outbound attacks. Regular monitoring and maintenance are crucial, and you need to secure the monitoring infrastructure itself. Next, think about data collection and analysis. Determine what data you want to collect and implement robust logging mechanisms. Establish clear analysis procedures, and consider storage requirements and data retention policies. Legal and ethical considerations are also important. Review applicable laws and regulations, and consider privacy implications. Implement appropriate banners and disclaimers, and consult legal counsel before deployment. Finally, there's the balance between realism and detection. You want to create an authentic environment, but also ensure that the honeypot is effective at attracting and detecting attackers. Avoid obvious honeypot signatures, implement realistic data and user behavior, and consider using other deception technologies to enhance the realism. Let's look at a simple example of how you might implement a honeypot. Here we will look at setting up a very basic SSH honeypot using Python. This example uses the Paramiko library. The code logs all login attempts and commands executed by attackers. Key features include simulating an SSH server on a configurable port, accepting any username or password combination, logging all connection attempts and commands, and providing fake responses to common commands. Let's wrap up by looking at the benefits and challenges of using deception technologies like honeypots and honeynets. Some of the benefits include early threat detection with minimal false positives, gathering intelligence on attacker tactics, techniques, and procedures, diverting attackers from production systems, cost-effectiveness compared to some security solutions, and detecting insider threats and lateral movement. On the other hand, there are also challenges to consider. These technologies require careful deployment to avoid becoming an attack vector. There is maintenance overhead and a need for regular updates. There are legal and ethical considerations. Sophisticated attackers may detect honeypots, and there are resource requirements for high interaction systems. In conclusion, deception technologies provide valuable insights into attacker behavior and enhance overall security when implemented as part of a defense-in-depth strategy. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.